Hi guys, so today in this episode, I want to be sharing some tips that I believe are important for extroverts when it comes to traveling. So I get it, I am an extrovert, so um, as an extrovert, you might find traveling really easy, and making friends is a piece of cake. To be honest, we can small talk we can start small talks everywhere, and we can just have conversations with pretty much almost everyone. But there is a fine line between that person that everyone loved and want to hang out with, and that annoying person that everyone wants to avoid. So yeah, I mean, you should absolutely be yourself, be fun, be that chatty person that you are. But also when we're exploring, is it's nice to take some time for yourself to be quiet, and that maybe will give you some insights that you wouldn't get otherwise. So in here I wrote down a few tips that I think might be helpful for you. So, and that when I was doing the research and also like adding from my experience, I was just like, ouch. So, yeah. Um, so first tip is that, look, you don't have to be the center of attention all the time. It's okay, like extroverts, we get out of our comfort zones a lot. We got out there and we do all these crazy things. And I get it, our stories are really fun, and probably the way we share them, we tell them are super fun. But also you should give others a chance um to talk about their day. Um, there's really, when you take the time to listen to others, it's like you might learn something about that person or yourself that you wouldn't discover otherwise. So I think that's the biggest challenge for extroverts. Please listen, and it's okay if you're not the center of attention 100% of the time. um, Second tip, alone time is extremely important. And definitely traveling alone, even for a short period of time, it gives you an insight in who you really are and who you are when you're not around others, when you're not feeding from other people's energy. Some of my greatest insights, I got it from when I was alone. When I was alone in a different environment, in a different culture. So first I was able to see what who I was, and pretty much to question everything in my life at that moment, and to have that deep conversation with myself and be like, okay, this is my life right now. This is the way I want it, or is there something that I want to change? And if I was probably with other people, I wouldn't have had this conversation, because I would have been distracted talking to others. Number three, let someone else make the decisions. If you're traveling in a group, let others decide. Let others, plan the day. Let others come up with ideas on what to do. Not everyone has to do everything that you want. I get it, extroverts. We're natural leaders, and but it depends on the kind of extroverts. Like, you can either be that leader that everyone follows in their group, or you can be more of the on the border of being a control freak. So sometimes, even if our idea is not the best, most likely is the loudest, and we make sure that everyone listens to it. So yeah, really let others come up with ideas on what to do, and sometimes do what other ones sometimes, because those are plans that weren't your idea, so most likely you're gonna learn a lot from it, and you're just gonna experience something new, something different, and you might like it. Number four, man, I am so guilty of this one. Don't overwhelm others. I'm that person. My friends always used to say that I was so intense. So look, usually extroverts hang out around introverts. And many introverts need that time away from us to recharge and reflect on their days. So it's good that you give people the space to replenish and to recharge. And then, yeah, and it's okay if the time alone means being away from you. That doesn't mean that that you are boring or that you are, I don't know, whatever. But it's just like, yeah, learn to read the signs, learn to listen to others, and learn to know when others need that time alone to recharge. Number 5, take time to reflect. So as an extrovert, we're always like looking for what's next. And we're always living in the moment and looking to meet new people. But then sometimes we forget to slow down and appreciate what is around us, what we have done, what we have learned. So definitely once in a while, it's a great idea to just slow down and take time to reflect and take time to appreciate what you have done and all the things that you have seen and all the people you have met. And something that I also do when it's my time to reflect is to practice gratitude. Believe me, you're gonna feel great afterwards. Number 6, have an early night. So I get it, we extroverts, we suffer from FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. and um and it's okay, it's okay, but like you also need time to recharge. So being outside and partying and being out late all the time, first is like, it's, yeah, I get it, it's fun, but then maybe you can do some early morning activities. Maybe you can go hiking, or you can go to a river, or you can go on a morning tour. Those are activities that requires you to go to bed early, and those are way more meaningful than going out to a bar every night. So it's okay, you don't have to be the party animal all the time. And last one, help others have an awesome time. This is like our superpower. We're fun, we're outgoing, and we have awesome ideas. So, don't be afraid of, get into a crowd and help others to have a great time. So, we always bring the party with us. So it's great that if we use this influence and superpower to help others to have a great time. So yeah, I mean, as a closing thought, the world is our oyster, and we're very open-minded. But then, yeah, as an extrovert, also you gotta be cautious, especially as a solo female traveler. You know, do not trust people blindly. So I feel that that's our problem as an extroverts, is that we are too naive and we want to hang out with just everyone. And sometimes, yeah, we gotta be cautious and follow our intuition. Always trust your gut and don't let anyone push you into anything you feel uncomfortable just to be nice. You don't have you know you don't have to be liked by everyone, and it's okay to say no if it doesn't feel right. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I mean, if you're an extrovert and you think that I'm missing something, if you think I should add something, or if you think that there's something of value, story that you would like to share with us, send me a DM. My Instagram is at the Solo Female Traveler Podcast. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I will be talking to you on the next episode.